Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about season 1 of Gen V, which is the spin-off to The Boys. So I kind of have mixed feelings on this show. There's a lot of aspects I did enjoy, while a bunch of different aspects I didn't. It's a catered to more young adult audiences. It's set at a college full soups, and while this works to its advantage sometimes because it does differentiate itself from The Boys, having like a younger cast, sometimes it kind of leans into teen melodrama humor, like just kind of teen mellow soapy stuff. Kind of reads like a YA, well, looks like a YA series, and I'm not a big fan of YA series because of the tropes, obviously. But I feel like when the show does want to be good, it is really good. And the characters are a lot more fleshed out than one you would see on like, a teen drama. It's definitely not like CW. Those are awful. This is, on a higher level than that at least. But sometimes like the whole like who's gonna date who? Oh, oh my God, stuff like that. It's kind of gets a little old. Like I don't know, not really paying attention to that stuff much. Um, Also, the whole like villain arc that Kate and Sam go to at the end, kind of like it's built up, but I feel like it does the thing where it's like they just kind of start killing a bunch of innocent people out of nowhere, and like you're like, oh, that seemed like a went from 0 to 60 real quick, 0 to 100. Like they did foreshadow it a bit, but I feel like it's kind of blew up, you know. Um, like Kate's arm. It's kind of like a problem I had with the Joker movie, where like, a character's mentally ill. It's because of society, so they just start killing a bunch of people. I don't know. I don't like prefer mental illness portrayed in that way. Um, like the show does it in good ways too, like Marie, mental guilt and her self harm, as well as as long as Emma's purging. That's done in a pretty good way. But the whole like I'm gonna go, I'm mentally ill, so I'm gonna start killing a bunch of people. It's like okay, I don't know. I think Gen V is in that nice little area of spin-offs where like yeah, you could tell it's in the same universe. They have some of the characters from the boys in it, but it doesn't go too far into it because it's still able to stand as its own show. Like they don't have they don't it's not like the Mandalorian where like he completely takes over the spin-off and it's basically just that show. It's not like that. It's able to stand on its own pretty well, while also having cameos from fan favorites like Homelander or Ashley or The Deep. Like you see most of the main cast in the show, which is kind of cool. But then it never feels like they're like crowding the spotlight too much. Um, that's why I like how they saved Homelander for like one of the final scenes because if he showed up earlier, he would have like completely his screen presence completely dominates the screen, which is why when he finally shows up at the end, you're like, oh shit, it's gonna get serious. I also thought the cast was pretty mixed. I did like Emma a lot. I feel like she's probably the most developed character, and I just like her actress a lot too. I like her relationship with Sam, though I felt really bad for her when he turned evil and started insulting her. That was tough. I also like Maria a lot. She's not one of those characters who like everything's handed to her or she's good at everything. Like she makes mistakes and she learns from the mistakes. She has a nice little arc there. Andre's pretty bland. I feel like his actor. I don't really like the actor that much. Cause I feel like it's very obvious he's not American. He's a British person doing an American accent, and you could tell on like every line he says, it's like way too close and rough. I'm trying to talk like this. Like you could tell he doesn't talk like that in real life. It just seems very forced. I don't know. I said only about Kate. I like the twist. I don't really see it coming, so it kind of surprised me. Though whole going from like going after the people who actually harmed her to killing a bunch of innocent people kind of seemed like a pretty big stretch and kind of broke her character a little bit. Jordan didn't really have much of a personality besides hooking up with Marie and wanting to be number one. Um, So there's really nothing to say about Jordan. I liked Shetty. I thought she was an interesting character. I would have liked to seen more from her, but you're not getting that now. It was kind of a cool, like, when you realize that Marie and whatever fake Tulsi Gabbard's name is had the same powers. That was kind of cool. Like, is she planning something with Marie? Does he have like a larger scale plan? Probably find that out in like either season 3 of The Boys or season 4 of The Boys or season 2 of Gen V. I'm really curious is like if how much of Gen V is going to be in The Boys. Cause that'll be kind of cool. If like characters from Gen V appear in season 4. I feel like there's a problem with spin-offs in general where like the main show is shown in the spin-off, but the spin-off is never shown in the main show. The Who spin-offs kind of have this problem. The Marvel spin-offs have this problem a lot. But you know, maybe this will be different. So yeah, overall, I enjoyed Gen V. I'm gonna give it a B minus. Uh, it might make my top 10 list this year, though that isn't really saying much because of the strike. So not enough of my shows are back as like say last year because it was like really stiff competition last year. But it was fun time. Something to do on a what day did it come out? Friday night? I don't even remember. I always watched it like the next day. Um, so yeah, looking forward to season 2. Definitely looking forward to season 4 of The Boys because I prefer The Boys much more to this. And let me know what you guys thought of it down in the comments below. And I will talk to you guys next time. Probably be talking more about Sarah Jane Adventures. So until then, peace.